Did you beat him or not?
No.
Ah, you coward.
I got 15 points.
You owe me dinner. You owe me dinner. 15 points with a windy redo, a windy retread. With the fly. Jeez, unbelievable.
Pointing all different directions.
Yeah. Good that the pilots meeting's over. People are given 15 minutes to walk around and pick the concourse winner and vote. You never go out to eat. Good pilots meeting, a lot of good topics being discussed. Is Mikey Palco's electric. They're rubbing on me, and I'm easy man to arouse. Never have enough. This is a beauty. That's something else. That's a beauty. Very original. Very sturdy. Yeah. as it really is. Footprints and all.
better be inspired for next year. You better set a high standard. You better have a set a higher standard of excellence.
I'm waiting for the channel.
I want to see you up in that front row with your compadre. Stuco with Diedro. None of those wimpy straight wing planes, boy. have it? The appearance rose of the... How many you got? How many you got? I'm only allowed to have one, Jennifer. Jennifer, talk to me. I need some entertainment value.
I lost my accent.
You moved up north because Yankees.
Yeah, does that count?
No. It's like when they put you in solitary confinement, you're still in prison.
My boyfriend's accent.
Oh my God.
He's from the boondocks.
Is he one of these guys who lives with alligators and sleeps with people?
No.
When we went on tour in Louisiana, we went to see these people that live in the woods and they all marry their sisters and stuff. Oh man.
He's got that guy.
Woo! Really?
All of his family lived in the same road.
It was pretty neat. They had alligators in their backyard. Alligator, the other white meat. I can hear you guys. You guys eat turtles and stuff down there? Turtle soup, man. Is there anything that people from Louisiana don't eat? Roadkill. I've heard the opposite. People in Texas say you guys are like, all want to be in Texas. Is that true? And then in Louisiana, they say the Texans all want to move to Louisiana. Makes appearance judging a lot easier when they admit they don't go there. The Louisiana tiger cat.
The detail on it. All the detail.
Well, I'm inspired from my trips to Texas and listening to those Louisiana women talk about their shopping trips. How much did you guys spend the other day?
About $100.
In my family, we have a saying, we call it a $500 Saturday. That's when my wife takes the kids shopping for clothes. And they spend $500 and want to come back with a car. A car, yeah, Louisiana car. In Jersey, 500 doesn't even give you the registration. Very cool.
No, my favorite color is
Isn't that something? Isn't that something? See, in Jersey we call that taking it to the next level. It's like a criminal thing. When you want to kill somebody for $10. I think he's back in Jersey living with his mom, but I'm not sure. Yeah, he's doing his thing. He's got his own private little world he lives in, no doubt about it. Oh no, it's high though. They had a good turnout. Hey, Thorin! Hey!
Hey, last one!
I think they were prejudiced. They had all Moldavians judging.
I think it looks better underneath them on the top.
Watch it right on the floor upside down. You gotta buy more windy videos. You gotta buy more windy videos. Danny's? Yeah, Danny's plane has been crashed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had an accident.
It was last year though, I remember it.
Yep. an amazing job fixing that. Amazing. Gordon Delaney. See the guy over here was showing the plane with the fancy shirt? He crashed this last year.
I know. I remember I saw
I
it.
think he got 15 points or so. He got a pretty good score anyway. But he's a good craftsman. He's like a top level guy. Yeah. Something crazy happened. But he's quite a guy. We all watched it. I wish I had it on. Not like I need that on video, but pretty impressive.
What happened to this one? The one that you said crashed.
I don't remember if he just crashed. I gotta ask him. But he did fix it, and
Can't tell.
no, definitely not. All right, time to go vote. Is it funny? I'm the last plane here. Everybody's gone home. My wife leaves me here. They take the car. They go shopping. I'm the last, and Doran's here. Oh my God. Well, Doran, I hope they serve liquor out at the main desk. Oh, Tyser's here too. You guys decide?
It's time to go leave.
Have the women decided where we're going to eat?
One of that, what, 909 where we went last year.
Okay.
Richard and Edie.
I'll go.
And we're ready to go.
You want me to do this? Oh, you got these hold the camera for that. Try to get around. Get it from the wide angles. I'll give it plenty of way.
He's in this little Howard. Well, I learned how to do that. You guys will share that something that's not someplace with like a little hole in it.
I wish I could make those kind of joints. It ain't happening. I'm like,
Does it have like a little latch, a little bolt that goes there?
I don't need you. You're free. I wouldn't be surprised if my wife was walking out the door. Where are you? This meeting is over. Let's see you there. I haven't talked to anybody yet. Second floor. Usually works this way.
I'll be in the hotel all day long. It should be something to say yes, you are registering and bring it to me when it's
I've never been upstairs, so you've been 16 years. Well, upstairs, maybe the is the main conference room.
7:30, so let's go so we can eat our dinner.
Look like 6 minutes still. Gary left already.
Here, or,
This is amazing.
Wait, Midley's got like that.
I just came out to help. Oh, I remember now what I was doing.
anyway, Howard, show up Wednesday morning.
Stuff is beautiful.
Whatever, or unless you see me at the office tomorrow.
Because he sold them to him. I have proof. Which I was.
He's actually got one back at the hotel where the wing is still in halves.
Oh, yeah. Nice stuff.
Gorgeous stuff.
Gorgeous stuff.
You guys want this Newport range that is out there? They fly and they all fly good. Well, you guys fly good.
Oh, yeah. You were at the Worlds?
Yeah.
Well, you were, and they say, there's no power in the thing, and they go, yeah. And then man, this way, and they carry the top, goes right across the edge.
Yeah.
No, Yuri's got a Yak 55. Yeah. In fact, Rusty's has a picture of the one that he sold a Frenchman. It's blue and white. It's nice. You can't see any of the engine. The engine is all inside.
That's your stuff from Rodax.
Oh, thank you.
You and Woody. Sure, Bobby.
All inside. What are we gonna eat?
The fit on those parts is something else.
Yes.
Ahí tiene que poner un tranque rápido. Trácalo. Olvídate de los niños. Sí, pero...
Por la cosa de que...
El que estábamos no cabe. Que lo estábamos haciendo, pero normalmente programa o desarma y... Uy, it's another box. Y no hay más nada. Amarillo se lo vamos a hacer. Yo lo llevo ahí. No sé qué te digo. No sé qué te digo.
So did we. We've been up and down.
So you got lost too?
Oh, yeah.
Well, at least you're honest about it.
We could have come straight out McGallier to Wheeling.
I know. We went to Bob Evans
You just make
Walnut.
you made the first right turn over there. We already lost Ken Dicer behind me. That guy
We gotta wait for Ken. I know what the hell Ken is.
Ken cannot find the gas pedal for some reason because I had the tough time slowing down behind Wendy because he drives like worse than my grandma.
Well, your grandma always makes good cupcakes.
Slower than my grandma. My grandma doesn't drive.
Well, let's wait for Ken.
I don't know how Ken couldn't keep up with us.
Hey, Karen, why don't you try to call Ken?
They're inside, Wendy.
Where's his car? Where's Ken's car? They're not inside. What is he? What is this, like the stealth dinner party? Wendy, the guy's in the front row one time and already disappears off the planet.
We need a cell phone.
Here's the man.
Oh, look at that. It's
World traveler. Look. Hey, turn left at Bob Evans, your ass.
Is that the funniest thing?
Yeah, turn left at Bob Evans, no problem.
Go fastest.
Well, the street did turn.
All right.
Gotta have one more chair?
John Jatavia.
Oh, okay. JD's coming, okay.
Really, Jack a book? He's the only one I know. You have his phone number? He's right here.
The guest of honor.
He's in the parking lot.
The guest of honor. There he comes. No, that's not him.
Yeah, I feel that way too, guys. You haven't eaten them?
Now, you believe it or not, Elaine, how many drinks have you had, Elaine? One, you liar, you had more than one.
Two.
No, 1.5.
Doran, how many drinks did she have?
Salads. That's number two at least.
How do you like those? One plus. Tell us about riding salad.
I'm going to ride my salad into the west. And ride your salad and put it in the barn wet.
Put in the barn.
Hey, Woody. Do you mind if we put your picture on those t-shirts tomorrow? Dead dogs. We're going to have the dead dog stunt team. In dog years, I'm already dead. Elaine Brookins is going to be hawking them on the...
Give me a salad.
Give this woman a salad to ride around her.
I just want blue cheese.
Are you on the convertible? Oh my God! Oh my God!
You're sharing.
Is that enough?
They're going to share that. They're sharing, yes.
You ride the ribs too. Ride the ribs into the west.
How nice.
The size of his hamburger. Ride the dead dog.
I wouldn't be advertising that, mister.
I'm sorry. So if it rains all day tomorrow, we have how many columnists here? Bob's a columnist, Ted, Flora.
There's 5.
We have 4. We can write 1/3 of stunt news tomorrow in the and who else can we get to write a column tomorrow?
All right, the props.
Oh no.
Oh, thank you.
You guys are no fun to go to dinner with. Elaine, you're gonna have to control yourself.
I got you.
No. What? You guys checked out Banjack?
Yeah, we walked in, what was it, the company? The first night we were there. Me and Josh were around the dinner.
Grab Hank's plate over.
I walked in, I said, leave a message for Diddy. I said, boss called me, he has to go home. Are you ready?
I just made himself.
Good woman to talk.
And they changed the key to his room and everything?
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Every time we do this, you put us on camera.
Listen, what they're doing now, this is bad. They're locking Doran in the bathroom. Doran's in the bathroom. You want to see what happens when we come to a restaurant, we clear the place out. They don't have a single customer left in the restaurant. There's no customers except us. We've taken over the restaurant. They have that communist locked in the bathroom over there. He's a communist. He's from Moldavia. They voted to go communist. He beats his wife, too.
Oh, I hope not. Wendy, you ought to erase that.
Oh, quiet. What do you think, you're in Iran or something? Look. I did. Wait, we want to see him get locked in a bathroom. Wasn't that? This is better than locking Lampione in there because he can't have a heart attack. He's a young guy. Listen, we did this at a restaurant in Pennsylvania. The guy is on heart medicine. He was in here out all sweaty. Oh, man.
We are three, right? Yeah. You two together and y'all two.
Hard to believe Doran's in there so long. What the hell is he doing? Writing a letter? Here we go. Here we go. Watch this. Try to hold a straight face here. Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Hey, what kind of restrooms you have here? You better get the manager out of here. She told them they're having trouble with the door. They can't get them out. Do you ever get any rowdy bikers like us in here? You go. Harley owners. We're the Harley owners of bottle plates.
Having trouble with the barrel.
Oh my God, that was so bad.
You're gonna flush yourself.
Doran, if you ever become really wealthy, you can get even with us. Until then, just take it like a man.
Oh, that's funny.
Now listen, no. Is this the manager or is he the owner? What?
He's just the manager.
You're just the manager, okay. But she did. She rocked this guy. He doesn't speak English. He's a communist. She rocked him. He went to go potty and she locked him in the bathroom. Can you imagine the disrespect? This is why people emigrate to America. This is why people.
Trouble with the doors, you'll have to
We may be back here tomorrow. The way this is going. Well, he goes from what country you from? Romania. There's no such thing as Romania. There's Poland and Russia, and that's it. Everything else is like fake. No. They own Czechoslovakia.
We have a girl who works here. She's from Romania.
You got a Romanian? He's got a Romanian wife. Your wife from Romania? From really from Romania? You didn't like...
Yeah.
She's got a passport or a green card or what? How did you get her here?
Mail order.
Mail order. Did you mail order your wife?
Oh, stop picking on him. Stop picking on him.
Well, she's not going to think that's funny. Oh! You want to know the truth? You got a picture of your wife here? He's got a gorgeous wife.
The truth is he's Leslie Nielsen's brother.
Do I look like Leslie Nielsen? The Naked Gun 10. Where's the waitress that locked him in the bathroom? Is she still on duty here?
Yeah, she's running slow.
Oh my God. You guys better ante up to the bar here and buy some salad. How come we didn't get any dessert? How come we didn't get any dessert?
You don't need dessert.
We all want dessert. We're here to spend money.
I can change the bill.
You got a picture of your wife? Of course. Come on, show me a picture of your wife.
This is my best hat.
Your best half, let's see it, your wife. Hey, look at this, what a couple they are. Miss, what's her name?
Okay.
What's her name? She has a name? Janet?
Jana.
How do you say that?
Jana.
J-U-A-N-A,
Jana.
like Rio de Janeiro or what? How is it?
You're going to chew her, that's why. Let me see her.
Dora, you've been mixing too much epoxy lately. Yeah, say Nadia Comaneci.
Who's from New Jersey?
I'm from New Jersey.
Where in New Jersey?
Rutherford.
I grew up in West County, Kennewan.
Oh, we know Kinnelon, yeah. Right up 23. Yeah. Well, we're diversified. You got a couple of guys down at an inch away from being in the Dead Flyers Club. A guy from the Mafia, Hitman. What do we call Rich? What would we really call you? I don't know. A wealthy guy.
Herman Gehring.
He has a car that's less than 10 years old. He's a wealthy guy. This one rides salad around the parking lot. He's really wealthy, only 9 years old.
They're from Iowa.
He's from Iowa.
They're from North Carolina.
They made 2 episodes of The Soprano in our town. You like The Soprano. And this guy's from where? Where are you from again? Slovakia?
I can tell you something good. We were in Florida, and
I don't know if we're having fun here or not.
these 3 girls.
If you've never had dinner with Wendy and Karen and the Slovakian team here,
This one gal finally comes up to me and she says,
we really had a good night here.
Sopranos?
Unbelievable.
And I said, well, not really. So later on, I went back over to her and I said, yeah, I said, really? I said, I am. I said, I'm traveling incognito.
South towards. Well, this morning we start off with the world's longest train, and the weather report that's predicting some showers and rain and sunshine. But I do think as we go into the afternoon, the showers will start. Yeah, everything's moving in here, so we don't know how the day is going to go. It's early, and certainly will not be as it can be in Muncie. It looks like it's going to be unpredictable. Look at the flags. The flags are moving, so
into the afternoon. We have
hard to tell where this day is going.
Humidity has really come up. So yes, with the remnants of Dennis close by, the afternoon heating, some of those showers with the humidity in the air could contain some heavy downpours.
How's Tipweight doing? Hey, Tipweight. I just renamed your dog Tipweight. Tipweight. Bite him. What I want you to do is go right over to Rich Oliver and bite him on the ankles. God. Tipweight, you're... The judge training stuff going on?
They said they can't move more than 8 o'clock. Well, they've been doing their maneuvers down this part over here. Maybe it's swimming.
And that looks like the story of the day here. Yeah, it got quite interesting out there. Rich Oliver will be warming up the judges on a judge training flight. Here are the judges. They're only allowed to move an eighth of a circle. I don't know how much an eighth of a circle would mean here. Really bumpy here, buffety. hours on their tents today because they're blowing away faster than they can put them back up.
Quick question.
Sure.
You see Billy Star?
I didn't see Bill. No, where is he? I don't think he's at our hotel either.
He's 10 years old.
The last 13 weeks.
Spitfires.
You know, Wendy and I designed these.
Well, he designed it. I did my half of.
We built twins of this thing in '96.
We built parts and molds and everything. There's 7 of them under construction right now.
Really?
Yeah. Jim Barnell's got one. Bowman's got one. Gary Toltz has one. Gary, Toltz is one? What? No, not Toltz. What's the other Gary? Oh, no. Gary Ritz. Yeah, that was some year. We had 1, 2 rows in the field. Just Spitfires.
Spitfire project, Wendy and Joe, 1976.
Well, we had a great, it ain't over yet. I still got my Spitfire.
Did you see where I ended up yesterday?
No. I just read about 17 there this week.
Second row, Joe.
You were the second row?
Second row.
I got it on tape. I didn't know it.
Second row.
Whoa, man. And you could have just buffed it out and put new wheels over the prop with the yellow tips and
I
stuff.
did, that's how I did. I did. I wiped the oil off, put the yellow tips on, and ended up in the second row.
Oh, great.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this here is
Save your plane. Put your plane away. We're going to go to Pylon and RC and everything later. All you can do is hurt a plane. It's not worth it.
That's right.
What trophy are you going to win that's worth hurting this plane?
I'd like to.
You will not see
It was a hard time just, getting it on the ground landing.
You will not see my plane come out of the park today. That's it. I'm a coward. I'm a baby, and I want to go home with my plane. I don't have to build another one just to prove I'm tough. Everybody knows I'm not tough. They know I'm a coward. Anybody that would love their airplane wouldn't even take it out today.
Kurt Contreras just put a heck of a flight in up
It's one of the foreign entries with I think a 4-stroke. Yeah, sounds like a 4-stroke. many people left except the people training judges or testing some setup that they're testing. This is a great contest if you have a 10-year-old plane. This is a great time to be flying an old retread. If you got your honey pie here today, not a honey pie day. This is more fun than flying, watching guys put their tents away. Put that tent back up, you coward! He did accomplish it. No. Les got me the Tilly hat.
Les wanted to get one for me, too.
I'm a Tilly man.
That's the right size.
It's nice on a day like today.
Yeah.
You strap it on, it's really cool.
But nobody recognizes it. That's the right size for me.
Because the one I have is... There's very few times I'm offended. Well, I've been offended. What this man did, Mr. D. Rice, where was you playing, in the second row?
No, I tore the wing off of it 10 days ago, and I had to patch it all back together.
Okay, well, and then what did he do? In the middle of judging, he rolled it up into the front row and took a picture. Man,
Next to yours.
that is low. That is really low. That's right. Hey,
That hat's a more children than you.
it was. I don't have, my whole wardrobe isn't worth what this hat is worth.
Look at that hat, and I'm saying, wow, you're really coming up in the world.
Here come the pylon racers. We're going to head over and see Dubs, unless it rains later. Not much action going on in stunt here.
There was a near collision this morning over there.
So dog years were all dead. Yeah, when they knew there, it's pre-COVID. Benny Rodriguez going to fly his 4-stroke LS Max 52 in a classic Al Raby Mustang. If I remember right, I may be wrong, from the World Championship, Benny's ship was lighter than Al's by a couple ounces. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but it's a real light plane anyway. Whoa! So this is quiet, huh? The 4-stroke muffler, the 52. Benny and the Jets. Benny and the Jets.
Yeah, he flew here before.
Yeah, he was at the World Championship. He's not only that, he's been here several times. This is a really nice plane. Now look at it real close. Beautiful ink work. Beautiful canopy and everything. It's real light too. It's one of the planes you don't really look at, and all of a sudden you look at it close and it's whoa.
I thought it was yesterday, that plane, I thought it was Bill Reynolds.
With Rutherford, rather. We had breakfast with Bill Rutherford this morning. He's as cranky as always. His grandson's on his case. He is a fun guy. Oh, he's a hoot. That's the only way to describe him. Oh, he's nice to eat. He's doing well. Benny and the Jets. Benny and the Jets. Oh, he's a force to be reckoned with. These guys are all from Brazil. There's 9 of them. Yeah. Right in, huh? Yep. Looks like it's handling the wind pretty good. Through the wind pretty good so far. We'll see how it goes up top. Nice sound too. It's very quiet. It is. It's a classic outrage. I think it's classic legal even. I think he flew it in classic. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. He's really handling these conditions very well. Gotta give him credit. Very well. Looks like he ran out of gas. What's this all about? Flying with the engine off. The engine hasn't been running for the last 5 loops. Alright, he did 6 loops without the engine running. Nobody likes a show-off, Benny. Hey, Benny! Woo! If you can't do the 4-leaf clover, do 7 loops with the engine off. Very cool. Stayed up all day. And last night around 10 o'clock it crashed. Oh, on the table. Oh, he left Sunday night. He's a hell of a specimen. That's all I can tell you. I asked him last night, I said, what time are you getting up tomorrow morning? Whenever I get up, I get up. I said, you don't want to be disturbed. That's right. Whenever I get up, I get up. I said, okay. I got the picture. to look at that when I come here. I don't know why. There's just so much stuff here, you just can't imagine. Thunderbird. No blurs.
You see it in the screen?
On analog, you would see that instantly, but there's little lights. Keith is demonstrating the lights.
How long have you had this plane here? Since 2001. And the battery is still good? Nobody knows how to turn it on.
Keith doesn't know how to turn it on.
Oh, that's neat. That's sort of a gimmick. They used to do that back in the 50s and 60s. That doesn't buy anything now.
Buys it with me. When I volunteer to judge, that'll buy you something. I don't know what, a salami sandwich.
Take a picture from here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at the light come on. Yeah, it's almost like on a train layout, when you got to look at it for an hour to see all the little detail.
Yeah. That really is nice stuff. When did you build this?
Absolutely wild.
I think in 78, 79.
This is a pretty famous,
What's that?
this,
Stinson?
Stinson. Is it Stinson or Reliant?
I don't know. I don't know.
Fairchild.
Fairchild, I think.
Quite a nice B-17, too. And there's so much stuff here. Look
Yeah,
at,
if you like.
how many planes? There must have 1,000
like
planes.
twins.
Look at a Spitfire up there. Spitfire.
Yeah.
Where's Adamusko? He was gonna come here, too.
Look at the Cougar.
Yeah, the Cougar. There's a guy building a Cougar stunt ship, too.
This is, you could spend days in here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Spend a lot of time. Oh, I spent, you get back in the library. I'm filling in a lot of holes in my own collection of stuff. You have to come out sometime and see my library one day. Yeah.
How many of these did you have in your lifetime, these wind-up?
I had a lot of these.
Yeah, they still make me very impressive.
have to fly them.
That was funny when Warren said that's why they invented the builder-to-metal rule, so kids couldn't have to, they'd have to build their own. That's funny. I never thought of that. I didn't even know that. Miss World's Fair? Oh,
The thing that's so sad, appreciate anything like that.
if you took them here, or you gave them a choice to go play computer games,
They would laugh at this.
no, they laugh at it.
Laugh at this stuff.
It's unbelievable.
And I hate to say it, but what we're doing is that every year you see
What
fewer.
Sleepy said at the meeting is true, that there's just not enough new people.
No. You see what happens, this guy can't come because, I think it's so sad.
We saw the real one of these in England when we were in England. Yeah. Yeah, what a jewel of things. Look at this guy, the floats are built up, the little ribs and everything.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they based a special on.
Do you remember the Speedy builds? You probably remember.
Oh, yeah.
We
And
used to-
Berkeley kits.
We used to go out.
There's a
and
thing of
buy-
Berkeley kits here somewhere.
We used to go out and make all these.
Oh, yeah. Look at the work on this, yeah. How many hours do you think it went into detail on this one? A little framework on it?
Yeah, it was the construction of
Sure.
a regular plane.
Sure. Berkeley kits, yeah, just what I was talking about.
It's a shame. It's all about
It's like a world that's going to be gone.
It is
It's going to be gone in our lifetime.
It is going to be gone in our lifetime.
And you know what the problem is? There's nothing coming to take its place.
Building and flying model airplanes.
There's no thing where you use your hands and you gotta invent things and...
Youth handbook.
Yeah. Look at that Air Youth. See, even Kent's generation, Kent, when you were a kid, you didn't have this stuff, did you? You didn't have any of these, I think it ended with our generation.
My generation started, and it was pretty much radio controlled.
Yeah, it's sad. That's all I gotta say.
Yes, it's a sad thing to see it back.
I feel very nostalgic
Yeah.
because it brings back memories and the love that I had for all of this.
I just wish they,
You know, these kids today.
you wish they could appreciate it a little bit, just what goes into a hard building a model.
Try getting my son involved. Yeah, it wasn't interesting.
You know who else it bothers? Arnie Haber. Arnie Haber is always, he's got a bunch of stuff down his cellar too.
But he's got trains.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, he wishes there's more people, like when he comes out and watches us fly.
Yeah.
He wishes, he says, look, you guys only got 10 guys at the field. Years ago, we had 200. You had a meet at the Mirror Meet, you had thousands of people show up.
Meet.
When I went to the Mirror Meet with Harold Price, you couldn't even get in the parking lot.
I'm surprised they,
Look at the Twin McCoy here, the guy, the handmade Twin McCoy.
couple of them.
Check that out. Oh my. Cool stuff. Now, this is my case. How many of these did you have when you were a kid?
I was telling this. See the first screw?
Fox, 4-bolt head?
I have. I still have them. I still have two of them.
The old twin Fox down?
I had two Fox 59s. I was gonna make a twin.
Oh, man.
And I gave one to Gene. I don't know what possessed me to do so, but it must have been a senior moment. I gave him one of these.
Oh.
I still have it.
Long shaft?
No, short. Both of them are short shaft. Those.
When I built the first Shark 45, I bought a K&B 45.
32.
Like Lou McFarland had. Man, was that a big motor.
The problem with these K&Bs, they would only run one speed,
Yeah.
and they would wear out the front.
Yeah, they weren't real.
The front bushing, after a while,
Yeah, like a Fox. Yeah,
You know?
Fox.
Fox were a little bit.
Here's the steps of making it. Look at this, Rich. Oh,
yeah.
Steps, making the castings.
Yeah.
Making all these things.
Watch yourself over here.
Yeah, I see the model. I see it. Yeah. Just stand there so somebody can see how big this model is. Holy jeez. And what is this, a ducted fan or is this a propane jet?
I believe it's ducted.
Oh, it's a ducted, okay.
No, that's a fan jet,
Fan jet?
run by a Fox 59.
I can't believe a Fox 59 can make that fly.
Well,
I'd have a lot of trouble
It was
believing that.
really underpowered.
Totally
I
underpowered.
got that,
Oh, very under? Like a modern motor, yeah, maybe a modern, look at where he had the servos. Well, this is an old plane.
yeah, you started building in the early 50s.
Look at how they had the stuff in there.
I was in the 56 issue of model.
Oh, 56, holy mackerel.
He only flew it once.
Look, he didn't wreck it.
He did, and then he rebuilt it.
Rebuilt it to
And
be a
he-
static model?
Yeah, and he donated it to the museum. I'm surprised they don't
First
have
flight.
anything here.
1957. First flight of this unique model was in 1957.
Imagine in 57 or 50, to make this model, what was involved. What is it made of? Is it balsa wood?
Also,
Is it wood? Yeah, it is wood.
it's wood. Balsa, tissue.
There's a control line guy making yeah, I can see the ripples where the ribs are in the body. Making a control line stunt plane of this, of a Panther.
There's the radio.
This is Dave Brown's model up here. Dave Brown is coming to our Pampa meeting. This is his model.
Is he coming to the Pampa meeting?
Yes.
Good.
Now, you want to see some little riveting detail and stuff? Look at the little, I don't even know how much of this will pick up on a camera, on a digital camera. Look at it's on a mirror underneath. The way this model sits, it's on a mirror. And in the mirror, you can see the Spitfire. Ooh, that's cool.
This is nice.
I don't think you can get the cockpit because we don't have enough light in here, but there was some serious detailing in there.
14 pounds.
What kind, is this a propane jet or a, what tower is this? Let's see if we can look in the snoot here and see what's going on.
30,000 individual rivets.
30,000 rivets?
see what powers it does it. I miss it. I don't see what it says.
It may be a ducted fan, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't,
Terry Nash, nasty.
Maybe it never flew. It was just a static model.
no, most of the stuff in here is like, you know, you notice how they have these little things under the wheels, so the wheels and everything get collapsed? They don't turn into Dave Brown wheels where they get a flat spot.
Those are balsa, isn't it?
Yeah, they plywood, whatever. Pretty wild stuff.
Yeah, they gotta raise them.
It's been on the cover of model definition.
This is a cover
It
plan?
was on the cover. I mean, maybe when he donated it.
Well, a lot of guys, they donate the novel because, let's face it, you're getting older, it's like a beating in your house. What do you do with it? It's nice that they can donate it and have a place you can see it.
You look in there and say they've got the duct fan, the fans are still in there. They pulled the motor
Okay.
out.
The Gilmore Raceway over there. You know the Gilmore line?
Look at this, with the no 49.
Wow. Totally wild. And of course, our favorite, the Spitfires. Yeah, we gotta get Joe to come down here. Joe will enjoy this.
Joe,
Adamusco.
oh,
I'm sure he has a childhood that's filled with these memories, boy. Gotta have it. You can't do the level of work he does and not have, you know, the passion for it, it's possible.
oh no, he does.
When I told you I owned a real plane, this is the plane I own, an air coupe right here.
That one?
Right here.
Oh, it's real, yeah.
I mean, that's not it, it's a model, a 47 air coupe.
Yeah, it carried 4 people, right?
No, two.
Just 2?
Very underpowered, slow plane. The Hawk P6E, Joe Adamusco was gonna make a P6E Hawk.
Right, I remember you showed.
Now, I'll give you a little history lesson. Come and look at the thing on the side of what you think is a Hawk, because the name of the plane is a Hawk, right? Take a look at it close. It's not a Hawk. It's a Snow Eagle. And every plane in the squadron was painted with their own individual Snow Eagle. There wasn't a decal either. You know, it wasn't like a pattern. They hand-painted each one.
This is a nice model. Where'd Keith get to?
I think it was on truck E or something. Or whatever.
See the stupid girls.
Yeah. Boy, you don't know, I've got Matt Newman really on the chopping block when you come out with that wing and post it on Snooker Stone. You did? Oh, I've talked about nothing but, you've got the templates made and everything. He's gonna go nuts.
All you have to do is make a little hole, stick them on.
No, I know that.
For appearance judging.
That was the siren? The propeller? Yeah, they experimented because when they were diving, it was psychological warfare that they were doing. It was a screaming type of siren with those props. But it was causing the plane to react. Otherwise, it's going to interfere.
Look at a prop on this. This looks like an aluminum prop.
Yeah, it's all polished up. I tell you, some of these guys, they went through great pains in just certain parts.
Oh, yeah. You gotta remember,
This guy that we know in Rutherford, the same thing.
when these planes were being built, though, you had a world of people appreciating it.
Absolutely.
You had every guy in your block, what are you doing, what are you doing? Now, you walk down my block, they're all playing roller skates or something.
No, you're right. Oh, look at this.
Go and look in the library at some of the plans for the older ships.
You didn't see Jim Larkin? You didn't see Jim?
Back there now, no. Well, I didn't go back there.
That's right. I went back to the Corvette.
One of the coolest little things, Rich Peabody found this, is the little town of Farmland, and it's about 9.8 miles from the field. And In the middle of town, there's a grain silo, there's a bunch of, look like very old buildings, and there's one little luncheonette that's absolutely great. And we're going to take our little group down there, have a nice lunch. The tiger cat seems very happy in the back of the van, not being exposed to the bad weather. He says, let me be here, go to lunch, go to lunch. But this looks like tonight, Midgley's having a little cookout by his motel, with the Ramadas, whatever. And this is the old town of farmland. There's the old grain silo. I'm assuming that's what that is. See if any of these stores.
Glass windows.
Yeah, see if any of these stores appeal to you if you want to.
Indian stuff, I don't think so. Oh, what a pretty town.
Isn't this great? Look at the railroad tracks go on forever. And right here is the little, the store.
Chocolate mousse.
You got look at the little clock.
You got a spot here.
Yeah. This is it right here. Oh, they're here. They're here. Look, Mitchell's already here. Moon's here. The little 50s restaurant, I guess is the right way to call it. Real thin ceiling. Look at the ceiling. You know, they're making fun of me. I have my string hanging out of my tilly. Plus, they're making fun of me. My string is hanging out on my tilly here. Better. This is the drink of choice in Indiana. It's called the Green River. Everybody's got it. If you come to this place in farmland, of course, Tyson has to have a brown river. It tastes like a lime mudco. Texas got to have carbonate. The mud.
Like a lime like that. That's a great comparison.
How is it, Wesley? Little town of farmland in farm country in Indiana. One of the must-sees if you come to a NATS. And I think the crew is going down to do some antiquing here. There really is a little antique store here. We're going to go over and look at... That's an old grain. It looks like an old grain elevator, but what they've converted some part of it into a little restaurant of pipes. Well, that looks like a little restaurant. Well, what's this? Big bin. A lot of cool, interesting things here, as well as looks like a pretty interesting little town. Talk about straight, level, flat land. Check this out. This just goes on forever. Forever and ever. While we were having lunch, a train went through here. I bet it was going 100 miles an hour. We just heard it. All the buildings rumbled and everything. Unbelievable. Very cool. Very cool little excursion. We found a candy store. That's exactly right. Look at this store. Holy mackerel. Ooh, I'm hungry.
We just had lunch.
We just had lunch, right? There's always room for a pound or two of candy.
How many Scotty dogs would you like?
Oh, I don't know, half a pound, okay?
Fatten him up. He's losing weight since he's been in Indiana. What a great little store. Hey, all the peas and jams and stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Peach and pepper. Food preserves. Wow.
What a great little store. Unbelievable. You just never know when you're going to find something a little out of the ordinary. Well, we were supposed to have a little cookout at Dave's Motel tonight for the ECs of Pampa, but boy, the weather sure doesn't look good. There wasn't one single person at the field. It's already rained a little, but they said more nasty weather's on the way.
You want to see something funny?
What you got? Coors beer, that's pretty fun. The EC members are not permitted to drink.
Not allowed to be funny.
Yeah, sometimes we're funny.
Alright, you ready for the unveiling?
The unveiling. I'll take one. I'll take one.
What's the,
Oh my God, that's great.
I got 5, so.
All right, well.
I'll show them.
We can draw lots. A 6-pack of beer and an I Love Woody shirt. What could be better than that? What do you want me to take, Kent? The cooler?
The cooler?
Look at these guys. No, we get Alan to wear it. Alan, you're going to be sorry you came. Oh, God. That crossed over even my line of good taste. Oh. Set him up, baby. Roll him up. Set him up.
You know what? We might have to sing it in here because it rains. What do you think, kids?
I think that's a good idea. Right under here, it's all great. Oh, Alan.
You want to have it, hey Dave, you want to have it under this, it's coming. It's already raining up by our motel. They got the coals going. How you doing? What are these guys up to here? Now I want to show you what intelligent people do. It's pouring rain, they sit under a canopy where there's no cover. What's wrong with this picture?
Well, you said it's a Polish canopy, right?
This is the Polish canopy. The Ukrainian canopy. Man, we're gonna have a run on I Love Woody t-shirts.
We're going up for pizza king.
There you go.
Geeski's going,
Geeski's going? I gotta harass him.
yeah. The whole gang from the field, we just got done playing.
Rich Oliver went to play golf. I said, who would spend the afternoon chasing a little ball around? We're gonna have French fried Woody.
Woody is hot.
Give me the Woody is hot shirt. That's the one I'm wearing. No, it was the I Love Woody fan club. Where the hell is Woody anyway? Did he go to the Topless Sport?
It's taking about a 4-hour nap.
You know what would have been good? You know, we could have all chipped in and got one of those hookers to come down here from the Joker's Wild, wearing one of these I Love Woody shirts. That would have been good. Oh. Who's a bachelor around here? Moon's a bachelor. Moon, go get us a hooker. I'll rent it to at the Topless Sport. You know who would work for? Benny and Jets probably has 20 phone numbers here.
I've been giving out.
We get Woody a hooker.
This America, I would kill him.
And then we video a secret video. You wake him up?
I think they're going to wake him up right now. He's in room 130. They'll wake him up. Oh, 131? 131. It's right there. Wake him up.
This is the official pole that Brian Kiefer was tied to at the last NATS. How many? 5 nights ago? Oh, yeah. Couple nights ago. And duct taped to a wall. Hey, who cares if I took a one that isn't cooked at all? No problem. Where's the sweeper? Get the sweeper out.
That's a good wiener.
Oh, man. If you don't build this kid a sweeper soon, I'm telling you. Build him his own sweeper.
Yeah, we don't have to have permission as well.
You don't have to get me to autograph it. They get your sweeper.
Mine's green apple.
Just asking permission before you can go crash your plane is for the birds. Hey, Woody!
Everybody needs to line up with the shirts.
Oh, yeah, we'll get a photo op. No, with Woody is hot in the middle.
Gee, don't get me to that one. I gotta work with him.
Hey, watermelon man. Come on, cut the watermelon. Oh man, these guys don't know how to have a party. Get Jose here, he'll show you how to cut that up. Do you know, in the state of Indiana, it's illegal to cut a watermelon? Okay, that's my piece. It's illegal to cut a watermelon in the driveway of the, what is the name of this place, the Ramada Inn? Look at this. Look at this. And best value, is that the name of it? Is there an irony? Talk about an oxymoron. Look at the cooler. There's a leash on the cooler. What are they afraid the cooler's going to run away?
Nobody wants salt in their watermelon?
You put mayonnaise in North Carolina on a melon, I know that. Kent was up by me putting mayonnaise on pizza.
No, that's ranch dressing.
Ranch dressing, same thing. In North Carolina, the rules don't apply.
That and Benadryl.
Give me a Benadryl! Oh, man. Well, we were up 8th. Actually, we didn't get a bad break in the air, but I was never so glad to be done, knowing that the storms may be coming and that the guys later in around. I flew after Dave Fitzgerald, who had a really good flight. We haven't seen any scores yet, of course. I noticed that Bruce Hunt was shooting video. Maybe we can get to share some of his video just to take a look at it. But, boy, as you can hear, I'm exhausted. That all rain wiped off the plane. We had a flight on 021s. I did my first flight on an official NATS flight on 021. So now I do have I hope a setup that's going to be real good. Well, I guess we're going to see. We'll go over and get some of the flights and hope that the thing holds up. This is a one-round day and one round tomorrow. One flight per day. It's a unique, and I think given the conditions we're under, it's the right choice, but again, we're going to find out. Them in the rows before they vote. Good idea? Kent, that air is perfect except for the rain. Well, right now. Right now. No, I mean, it's the right amount of wind, and it's totally directional. We're on kind of a judge break. The next step is Danny Bandrock and then Kent Tyser. Needless to say, with 4 circles flying at the same time, we don't get a chance to get every flight, but we try to get as many as we can. Most of the planes are still covered up with the rain that we had earlier in the morning, which seems to have subsided, but we're in Indiana, guys. It can change in a hurry. And I think Bruce Hunt is shooting some video also. I saw him with a camera just before I flew, so possibly he'll share some of that with us. And if we have time at the end of the video, I can just splice in some of that. Oh my God! If my wife sees this, she'll divorce me. This is 19. That's what I want to find out.
It's in Cleveland.
Went to the 88 NATS. The 88 was Pasco. Boy, what a brain I have. This is the year I went to. I stayed with Billy Woolridge for a week, some days anyway, and we drove out in my van together. Wow, what a ride. That was the old Cleveland feel. Yeah, I know it. Well, it's gone now, right? Oh, yeah. Look at that hairdo. Man, no wonder my wife left me. So you're guessing 88? This is, Pasco. Boy, 88 would be a good guess. Yeah. It's 88 or 89. That's what I was thinking. I didn't know for sure. Okay, well, it's hard to miss. All right, good. I'm glad we got a flight in.
Decent air.
Well, I hope the conditions stay the same so everybody gets one good flight today, or else it's kind of a bogus thing. Nobody wants to win the weatherman battle. This is Danny Bandrock. Official flight Wednesday morning, right after the rains came. We don't know if they're coming back. A very nice little breeze, totally directional. In no way hampering doing a good pattern. The only thing is some of the people on solid lines we had one crash already. A couple of people have had sticky line issues. Joe Adamuska had his line sticking all over the place. He had a problem. And from time to time you may see, I just see some dots of rain on the camera lens along the wide angle lens, so we don't know if that's going to affect anything. Danny is absolutely, in our area, the king of having fun. You never will meet a nicer guy. He's an aircraft mechanic by trade. as his interests in modeling include ornithopters, pre-flight, rubber power, control line stunt, control line every event. He must have, they bring their planes to Brodex in a trailer. Novelty planes like the giant Flight Streak, 1,600 square inch Flight Streak, among others. I can't even, he's flown jet speed, multi-talented, but that's not what matters. What matters is he's just a cool guy. But we really always enjoy spending the day with Danny. I don't think anybody has a bad word to say about Danny Banjack. In fact, you see the raindrops coming on there, going through the tunnels in Pittsburgh. Let's see if we can get rid of some of these. I'm not sure that's going to be the answer. But we are having a little bit of rain. I'm going to have to make some kind of little rain hood here to get out under the tent. Stuff on a lens. Unbelievable. Danny, my apologies. The rain is coming. Poor Kent's looking like he's going to have a wet flight. Now, one of the things that's funny, I don't know how many other people have ever done this. I have never, ever in my life until today flown a flight without eyeglasses, either clear or sunglasses. And I don't have my clear glasses here. I don't want to say why they're not here, but at my age you forget a lot of things. But I tried looking up with my sunglasses, and you couldn't see either way. So I tried flying that official flight that I hope Bruce Hunt has on video with no glasses, and a plane is a little blurry. I have to constantly focus on it, but at least I know in a real pinch, in a real heavy downpour, I can at least have that choice. So whatever that's worth, I'm not sure. Danny Banjack. Now what'll happen is we get to fly in front of the same, I can't see who's judging over there. It looks like Bob Paul. I can't see, I'll have to go over. But what's, oh, look at who's shooting video. Bruce Hunt. And by the way, for all of my customers, friends, whatever, Bruce Hunt always has some cool videos of VSC and obviously of the NATS. So if you get sick of listening to my voice, or even if you want to have both, get some of Bruce's videos. I have every one of them. They're all good. And Bruce is always glad to share. And Bruce's claim to fame is he has a bird named Gracie and a pond and a cool house. But most of all, he's a cool guy. And he built a beautiful impact, a really beautiful impact. Hey, Danny! Woo! Kent Tyser flying Dago Red. Has a muffled Rojet 65. And the rain, just a few drops are falling down. nice motor run, nice 2-4 brake. This is I'm not sure how old the plane is. I think it's 4 or 5 years old. Still looks like it flies pretty good. Let me clear this off. Boy, it's just raining just enough to make you crazy. Big old red. Love how that lettering shines. Everybody here is on pins and needles. We'd like to get everybody to get one official flight in. The way Lauren set it up, and I think it's a good choice, is that everybody get 2 attempts, 1 official. Tomorrow we fly 1 flight for the same set of judges, 2 attempts for 1 official, and then they'll pick the score, pick out the people that will get into the top 20. I think 10 from each circle, but I'm not sure. Ken has been my good friend and helper. He wraps lines for me, has a little business on the side wrapping lines. If anybody needs a set of lines, he's very good about delivering. He's the district director for his district. He repairs gas appliances for a living. I love the motor run on this. This has one of the beep, bop, beep that I really like. I believe it's a Tom Lay muffler, but I'm not sure. It might be one of Rich Oliver's mufflers. Take a look. Either way, it's a good match for this motor. And what's funny about this day is usually when a day is like this, the windows start picking up. It hasn't really gotten any different. It was the same breeze, and it's a kind of a directional breeze. The judges haven't moved at all, except for the raindrops. Hey, just in case you didn't realize, we have been pranking each other and locking each other in bathrooms and everything all week. And I think most people realize it's all in good fun. Nobody's looking to hurt anybody, really hurt them. And that's good. And I think the more you prank somebody and the more you hang out with them, you get to know them, the more you're able to understand that we're not all exactly the same and we're not all looking at this event exactly the same, and we could still be friends. This is one of the better running motor runs today that I've heard. Kent Ticer's Roadjet 65. Okay, we answered the question. This is a Roadjet, a muffler that Rich Oliver sells. I really like the way that motor runs. I like that better than a pipe run, to tell you the truth. Sounds great. 76 runs just like it with a whole lot more power. Here's Midgley flying on a back circle. We're not down there because we're waiting for the next. Yeah, I just had some female companion come up and tickle me. This is a Cardinal that's, I don't know how many years it's not a new plane. I think it has a PA, a 65 PA side exhaust that Dave has tuned pretty well. We were working on props earlier in the week. Dave is getting pretty proficient at dealing with carbon fiber prop technology. He's got his molds for his Cardinals all made, so again, he's one of the pranksters like I am. I enjoy a good prank. We're just mean guys, I guess. I don't know. And if we've offended anybody with some of this language and stuff, well, I really apologize, but when you grow up in the ghetto, that's how it is, baby. Grow up on mean streets like Dave Midgley. Picking this up with Mauro Rodriguez from Brazil. So we love the Brazilians. Even though we don't speak a lot, we communicate with points and arrows, and they've been fun to be with. We've had a lot of good interaction with them. And they really are a talented group. Some of the planes, Benny Rodriguez has a really beautiful Mustang. It's really cool. maybe he's not even unsolved. Some of the people with braided lines have been sticking too. Not sure. Not sure I understand that. The shame was Joe Adamusco had a really good flight going up to the triangles when they started sticking. I guess the rain started coming down or whatever, and I want Keith to fly it at the end when he's done with his judging thing.
Real kids, the things go back, built to 2 flat. With the glued back together, we got them all patched up and now it's flying beautiful.
No kidding.
Yeah.
No jacket.
That's just right. I got that with crazy.
John, did you use the same wing for Frank, the same exact wing, or? GOXL wing. GOXL, okay. Yeah, look, the wing, that's one wing that's longer. I mean, you know. Oh, okay. The other one's a higher aspect, yeah. Which one do you like better? I like this one. It's easier to trim because the high aspect ratio is cuts me direct. And I just got real low. This will, yeah, somebody who wants something to fly around. When I flew Frank's plane, I said, this is about as easy as it gets, guys. I mean, it's an honest answer. Yeah. Well, it's real good design. I had to voice my windshield with competitor, making all the money, making the bucks. Paying for that big pond in his backyard. Ah! It's Bruce! Oh my God, I've been caught on camera. Hey! What do you do to keep the water off the lens? Does Rain-X work?
No, I think I just let the water hit the lens.
That's what I've been doing. Yeah. John Hill. And it looks like, actually, it looks like there is a little bit of rain. I'm going to try to hold my hand over the lens just to see if that... Mikey Palco's flying his electric over there right now. And obviously I can't be everywhere. So maybe we'll record a half a flight of John. John running the big Rojet 76. With the 2-blade carbon prop. John has his motor set up totally different than Richard's. Has a little different brake, a little bit different way that he runs the motor, a little bit lower RPM, I think. But basically still the same prop, motor, pipe setup. The hand they're giving is Mikey Palco just finished his electric flight. I hate to miss any of these flights, but obviously I can't be shooting from both sides of my hat here. What I had to do is make a deal with Bruce Hunt to shoot one circle and I'll shoot the other one, and then we could switch videos. I have to do that soon. Doran, I heard you crashed your plane. What happened?
I did my usual Doran NATS Nationals escapade.
What happened? You crashed?
Yeah, I did.
How bad?
Not bad. I just flew my round though. Just got the number.
Oh, so you got a flight? Okay. And what happened? It was the solid lines? No. You put braids on it? Yeah. Okay. I have an extra set of braided lines. Bill Rutherford's already got them on his plane. Somebody stepped on his lines already today. Always good to have a set of braided lines for when it rains, and make them 2 feet shorter than the solids to start with. That's a good point. You don't have to retrim the plane then.
Actually, these ones I think are just about as long as the other ones, maybe a hair shorter.
Or you put more tip weight in.
It didn't hurt anything.
Okay. No, it won't hurt anything. It's a little bit crisper with the solids in good air, but right now you just got to get through a pattern. You know, you got to get a score on a board.
I kind of noticed on my last flight, you know, I was like, why is the plane not turning or forming? I think that the lines is
Yeah, the braided stretch more than solids. And if you put 018 solids on, like the twin has, they don't stretch at all. And so what happens is the plane, you got to make a little tiny handle for them. The handle gets smaller. But you should make a set of lines and fly with them and get the handle all adjusted just for rainy days, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then keep the solids for when it's nice.
Yeah.
Kent will make you up a set of lines if you need them. He's got lines right over in the truck.
What I think I want to do now is go do some practice and perhaps open my handle up a little bit more because I don't have enough.
Okay, open up 1 notch at a time.
Yeah.
Well, just be careful, you know. These guys are going to be done in an hour. You could fly up here. Maybe they're already done. When they're done, put a flight in.
We just finished ours.
Okay, the advance is done?
Yes.
Okay.
If it's a day to qualify and get your best score, this is the day.
But you still get tomorrow. No, tomorrow you got another chance, but you want to get it dialed in today.
Yeah. See, it has a little crest here.
Yeah, there's a little bump. Yeah, a little bump.
You have to either touch down right there, somewhere on this down slope. I think it's going to help you a little bit. Because it does, if you touch down.
Well, Doran, when you get used to doing this after a long time, you won't be stressed out. It takes time.
I have 3 years altogether.
Another one of the guys from Brazil, but I don't know the name. And since it's really starting to come down, we may be done shooting video very soon. I see these little cameras. I've heard they're not real good at taking wet days. Yeah, I see our battery is dead again, so... Uh-oh, I hear tip weight. Yeah, we're getting killed with rain here right now. This may really not be working the way I wanted it to. Well, we do try to record it as it really is to give you the feeling, so you're probably in a nice warm shop, carving up that sexy cowling, and we're out here suffering and freezing cold, haven't had coffee yet today. Hoping our lines don't stick or you get a lean run or a rich run or something crazy. We're really losing it here. This is what happens. Off today?
251 this time.
Really? How far from that is where you live?
Oh, quite a ways.
Oh, it's a ways, okay. Because I'm
down in the Keys. We're not even in Florida anymore.
Oh, okay.